Hello and welcome. This is Lisa, and in this video we're going to talk a little more about the super empath. So how do you know if you're a super empath? For one, most super empaths, if not all, have been targeted since birth. This is the person who was bullied, who got picked on at school, who, if you feel like, wow, I feel like I'm being targeted for no reason, could be. And following along this same path, typically the super empath is someone who is often hated for no reason. So when you've met somebody and they immediately don't like you, or sometimes you immediately don't like them and you don't really know why, that person who's already hating on you and you haven't done anything to them yet, more than likely it is because they know you can see them. If you're a super empath, you may find things hard that others find easy. Okay, here's an example. If you're being in a big crowd and there's just a lot of going on, you're picking up the vibes of so many different people and it can feel a little overwhelming. That's because the empath of any kind can absorb that. So the empath of any kind needs alone time to recharge, to rejuvenate, and that is so normal with any empath. In fact, I kind of don't like the term super empath because it gives the impression of better than, but that's just the term that's being used now. Super empaths are not better than empaths, they're just a little different. Now, I have stated this before, one of the things that makes a super empath very different from a normal empath is the ability to dial up their narcissistic traits towards the narcissist, but no one else, and dial down their empathetic traits towards the narcissist. A regular empath cannot downgrade their empathy at all towards anyone. And this is not a slam at empaths because they are the most wonderful people in the world. These are beautiful souls. Another thing about a super empath is their karma has been cleansed, and this has been cleansed by fire, so to speak. Most super empaths do not realize who they really are until they go through the dark night of the soul. That's another subject. But coming through an extremely toxic situation or traumatic situation, that's where the super empath emerges, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Super empaths tend to have a magnetic aura because they project their light onto others.